On that bright and cloudless morning when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share, when the chosen ones shall gather to their home beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, we'll be there.
That was When the Roll is Called Up Yonder by Criterion Quartet, a beautiful old song that always reminds me of my father. But tonight, I didn't play it because I'm feeling nostalgic. I played it because it speaks of something a lot of folks are buzzing about these days. If you've been watching TV or reading the headlines, you probably noticed it. Everyone seems to be talking about the end times, the rapture, and how it could happen any day now. And if you've somehow managed to avoid all that talk until this very moment, well, I gotta tip my hat to you. But now that I've gone and popped your bubble, don't go hitting the panic button. Let me break this down for you. It's only natural to feel a little uneasy thinking about the future, but let's go back to what Jesus himself said in Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only. You see, only God knows when the rapture will happen. No matter how convincing some of these predictions might sound, just remember they're coming from people, not the Almighty. And let me tell you, this isn't the first time we've heard folks claiming to know the exact day and hour, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I remember as a kid spending far too much time worrying about Judgment Day or whatever doomsday event people said was looming over the horizon. And guess what? Those predictions were happening 50 years ago too. And now I'm an old man and can tell you from first-hand experience that nothing came of any of those predictions. In fact, if we were keeping score, we should be on Jesus' 6th or 7th coming by now, and that's in my lifetime alone. So let's just say history hasn't been too kind to those dime store prophets. But here's what I really want to get across, and I hope you're leaning in close for this one. The rapture is not something to fear. It's the fulfillment of God's promise to bring us home to Him for eternity. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Todd, you can say that, but I don't feel ready. It's too soon. Well, let me remind you of this. God's timing is never early, never late. It's always perfect. If the rapture came tomorrow, and I'm not saying it will, you can trust that this is all part of God's perfect plan. Even if you don't feel ready, let me assure you, He knows you are. So don't let fear or uncertainty rob you of your peace. Keep your eyes on the Lord, trust His promise, and rest easy in the knowledge that His timing is always right. to the music.
At the morn, in the night, comes this vision of light with a promise eternal in you. Oh, this wonderful dream is the secret of grace, and I would that this secret you knew. For I dream that at last I shall look on his face, and I know that my dream will come true. There is sweet compensation for heartache and loss in the hope that is given to me. I shall quickly forget how the road was beset when the King in his beauty I see. Oh, this wonderful dream is the secret of grace, and I would that this secret you knew. For I dream that at last I shall look on his face, and I know that my dream will come true. It will still be my stay when the passion's over, in the mist are dissolving away. For the passage of death will be only a prayer for the breath, and my dream will be true. Oh, this wonderful dream is the secret of grace, and I would that this secret you knew. For I dream that at last I shall look on his face, and I know that my dream will come true. drag. Are you listening? Keep listening. They're whistling. You're saying, betraying that mysterious drag. Are you listening? Are you listening? Look, 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 look. They're whistling that mysterious drag. Stinky, freaky, ever melodious, mysterious drag.
Start running.
Down the crazy Bob's used cars. We're slashing prices to get you a killer deal on vans, trucks. We're chopping up the competition. You'll never find a better deal in all of Gooseberry County. When you're as crazy Bob, you don't have competition. You'll be dying to get your hands on one of our sedans with so much trunk space you'll never have to make a second trip again. So don't walk, run down the crazy Bob's, cause only a real psycho would have prices this low. Now that's the sound of a happy customer.
Introducing Alpin Buddy, your hairy new Yeti friend from high in the mountains. Squeeze his belly to hear him talk.
Hello, friend, I love you.
And with a pull of his cheeks, he can show his big toothy grin.
Wow, he's so cool.
And he'll give you a thumbs up.
Nito, let me play with him. No.
With a tug of the ripcord, watch him spew goo.
Well, I'd never.
And with a simple turn of the crank, you can unhinge his jaw. With Alpin Buddy, you're in control. Slide open the panel in his chest and type in the number sequence to activate
Armor mode.
When Alpin Buddy is in
Armor mode.
nobody can tell you what to do.
Mother, I'm staying up past 11, and there's nothing you can do about it.
With an Alpin Buddy from Brocktronics, anything is possible.
I love my Alpin Buddy.
Here, Alpin Buddy today, we're up 4 years old. Batteries unequipped.
You're listening to Trinity 24, providing Gooseberry County 24 hours of comfort, faith, and God's love. Your home for inspiring music from the public domain of God. We now return to the replay of With You Down the Road with your host, Pastor Todd Roberts, recorded on October 15th.
Hello, 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 and welcome back, everyone. We now have an email address for the show. I may not know exactly how it works, but if you prefer, or if you want to save a few cents on postage, you can now email us instead of writing in the old-fashioned way. You can contact the show on the online address, or it'll still end up on paper for me to read. Did I get all that right? Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up from the engineer. Email's a computer thing, right? Okay, I got another thumbs up. I'm getting laughed at now. Listen, young man. I saw what computers do to kids like you. I have a grandson who spends all day on that thing, playing games and whatnot. One of the smartest kids I've ever met, but when he gets on that thing, his face just goes blank and he stares at the screen. Not a smile, not a frown, barely moving for hours. Staring at the screen. Don't shake your head, it's all true. You used to do that way, and now you stare at the screen every time it goes into my car. You like the sound. Okay, I might be exaggerating a little, but sometimes I enjoy being an old man and shaking my fist at every new doohickey and gizmo I see. Listen, live a simple life, and things stay simple. Anyway, I'll let you kids handle the confusion. God in your heart and stay true to Trinity 1 and 4.
wipe our tears away. He now the throng to welcome him prepare. Joyful and sing his name declare. Let every voice resound with acclamation. Hosanna, praise be the Lord. Blessed is he who comes bringing salvation. Sing and rejoice, O blessed Jerusalem. Of all thy sons, sing the emancipation. Through boundless love, the truth bring faith and hope to thee forevermore. Join all and sing his name declare. Let every voice resound with acclamation. Hosanna, praise be the Lord. Blessed is he who comes bringing salvation.
I know a man, and when I am sad, he drives all my troubles. When he's your friend, he's yours to the end, no matter what others may say. He don't tell me how I ought to be. He loves me just as I am. So when I feel blue, he's the chap I go to, for his heart is as big as I am. He's my pal. He's my pal. There is nobody else I can see. I know that he's bluff, but his love is no bluff. He'd share his last dollar with me. Why, I'd rather have him with his 15 a week than be any millionaire's gal. He's the best ever was, and I love him because he's my pal. He's my pal.
my sight into shadowland we shall gently glide, ever caring, gladly sharing this linger with you ever in that mystic shadowland. There mid fancy fleeting, heart with heart love meeting, happiness, happiness dear. Heart and soul combining, love's dreams round us twining, dreams no mortal dreamed before. There not love can sever, love lives on forever, Shadowland.
got an even bigger show lined up, if you can believe it, with tons of surprises. God bless you all, and remember, we'll always be right here with you down the road. This has been Pastor Todd Roberts wishing you a good night.